Liam Gallagher, of course. This one's for you, history. You fucking what, mate? I said maybe you're going to be the one that saves me, mate. Relax.
I think this looks. I think this is what Liam does. Who's the singer? Who's the less talented one? But he's got the vocals.
Is he less talented? I don't know.
I think they both bring things to the table, but I think Noel was the chief songwriter.
Oasis. Do you have any Oasis records in your collection?
No, I don't actually. It's a bit down the priority list for me. I'm not huge Oasis head.
It'd be very far down. I imagine. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say.
Benjamin.
Yeah, you're looking good, man.
I want to know, have you ever seen the man?
Have you ever tipped the eels?
Have you ever?
You do look a lot like, who's that guy? Working class man, Jimmy Barnes. Can I get a Jimmy Barnes up next to Ben?
I don't do graphics anymore.
No, boo.
I want to know. I've got croaky voice today. I'm so sick.
Yeah, it's sexy.
I want to know. Have you ever really seen a man?
I've never read a man. No.
Yeah, we're all singing different lyrics here.
What's that? Shiraz?
Isn't the real? It is.
You
It is
you
a
do
Shiraz.
care about.
It's a.
You do care about state of origin.
It's a Chilean. It's from Chile. I think it's a Shiraz. Yeah, well, they call it Syrah. If I can get my pronunciation right. Welcome, gentlemen. How are we?
Ben, you are drinking Shiraz and you have a blue background. Are you sure you don't support the Blues?
Well, you got both. You got the maroon.
I thought it was like we never ended up.
That's a great point. I'm going to change my background. You brought that into my sphere of consciousness. Thank you.
I don't know if I said this on the show or even if I vocalized it to you, Matt, but I thought if we were going to do a State of Origin special, just you and me, I thought it'd be very funny just to each of us have a glass of Shiraz. Just a little visual joke for the audience.
I've got to find that this is the maroonest background I can do. This one. It's the best I can do.
Pretty good. Tatooine. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Queensland basically is Tatooine.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we ever did that episode, we'd be drinking Shiraz and we'd be wearing basically that style of jacket you're wearing, but without the sleeves, like the vest version of that.
Oh, yes. I think I have one of those in here somewhere.
Yeah. That's.
I really didn't think of Mike as a puffer jacket guy. I love a good puffer jacket
at this time of the year.
You want me to take it off?
No.
I've only got blood on underneath.
Blood.
Yeah. I want to see it.
Let's go, baby.
He bleeds blue. He bleeds blue.
That's what happens when you roll back your grease hood and show your fucking shiny pink knobbedas.
It's got a little State of Origin jersey on it. That's how you know. Welcome to another episode of Just a Tip. I'm your host, Mike. Joined with me, as always, Matthew. How you doing?
I'm here, and I'm excited because it's Origin season, baby.
It's the best time.
Pumped.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel the fever. It feels good.
Ben, and also joining me as always, a man who is no stranger to a fever. Ben, how are you going?
I'm feverous. I'm feverous.
Feverous.
And where's me Teddy? What's going on? Let's get straight to it. Where's me Teddy? Where's me bear?
Good episode title. Let's just get straight into this New South Wales versus State of Origin. Are we even going to talk about the other games? Who's to say? If we have time. We'll see. So they've been calling him on Hello Sports. What have they been calling? They're calling him like Slips McGee or something. Slippery Jim or something like that. Because I've learnt that Teddy actually is so scared of doing an ACL that his studs are a little bit shorter, which is why he slips over 4 or 5 times a game. Yeah. So what he gives up for
another
ACL.
unique aspect is it doesn't matter what shorts he put on, they just can't stay on the guy.
I was just about to say as well. It's due to the smaller studs, he's got looser pants. That's just how it works.
No, it's not. He does them up extra tight. It's the shape. There's no like.
Which surprises me because he's got
I feel like
he's got a big old badonkadonk. You got to be in the NRL.
No, it's like putting shorts on a triangle.
Tedesco.
Yeah, maybe it's just the general shape of his abdomen to buttocks glute area. It just slides off in motion.
Maybe it's a hip thing.
If cocks were like triangular in shape, it'd be much harder to keep a condom on. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess we would just adapt.
It's a very good point. It's a very good point.
You know?
Let us know in the comments if you have a triangular pyramid style dick.
I feel like we've done this joke this year. Pyramid
I want to know how your brain works, Ben. Like, how did you what monkey branch did you have to take to get from Tedesco's underwear to triangle shaped penises? I don't know. You should be studied.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of just the triangular shaped dick.
What team do you want to talk about first, guys? I have more to say about one than the other.
Should we just
go the Blues. Start the Blues.
I was going to say start with Queensland because let's just we have a lot to say about the Blues.
And I feel like you're going to hook people. You got to hook people earlier in your video. Don't you know anything about analytics?
Oh, sorry.
To Blues.
You're right. Audience retention. Ben. You let's go Blues.
Straight. Okay. All right. Dylan Edwards. Love this. I overall love this team. Dylan Edwards is probably the perfect start. He deserves it. He's 4 grand finals in a row. Clive Churchill. It's a shame that Teddy wasn't kicked out last year, but he has now. And here we are. I'm excited to see what Dildo does. Benjamin.
Yeah.
Or Matt.
Yeah. I mean, it's better for the Roosters. What can I say?
Yeah. It is probably better for the Roosters.
But I don't know. Well, what would I know? I don't get Origin.
That's true. You don't.
You don't.
You really don't.
Apparently, I'm
You're drinking a Shiraz. You're a Queensland fan.
I don't even know what our species does. I'm still trying to figure out this human thing.
I stopped drinking 4X like dead set like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'm on the Tooheys News now. I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done with 4X. Yeah.
Have you beaten Jess a lot less now?
Yeah. I've been doing more meth, less beating Jess. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a good combination.
Yeah. Awesome.
Matt, Dylan Edwards.
Yeah, Dylan Edwards. I mean, this is the new era that you've been asking for, Mike. This is your best case scenario for you. I honestly think he's going to do. I think he's going to do really well. Honestly, I don't think he's going to let anyone down. He's played in a bunch of big games. It's honestly just a case of is he been more consistent than Teddy? I don't know, maybe marginally.
How long has Teddy had any, other than like an injury or something, has he had any years where he hasn't been picked in recent times?
No, I don't think so, no.
They've started a new era. He's never coming back. They've started a new era. Unless Dylan Edwards is that shit and they got to be like, all right, sorry, bro, come back.
Yeah. I think even if Dylan Edwards is that shit, all right
stay with him. Say, go fuck yourselves if they call him in for game 2, if Edwards doesn't pull up.
I think if Edwards is injured, I think Teddy's straight back in because he's been there, done that. Does he
feel cut?
He's never let the state down. I'm sure he does feel disappointed, but he's a professional.
I know. He probably tries to leave emotions out of it.
Absolutely. And
you're only human. You're only human, dude.
Yeah, he wants the best for the state, I'm sure. And I think Edwards is going to do great. I honestly think, and we'll get to it later, I think he's going to have a big game.
Okay. Yeah, shit. I didn't do any of my homework. Shit.
Queensland.
you can think about it.
Lock it in.
All right. Brian Toto picks himself. Critter picks himself. Joseph Seraliti. He's fine. I mean, contentious, maybe. I don't know. He's fine. He's tall. He's a big body. He's athletic. I don't hate it. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. It's probably the one selection, which is probably one of the two for the Blues that make me a little bit nervous, just because he's untested. He's big, but he's still pretty young. And like on the wing, I would say absolutely pick him. But at center, I'm sure he'll do fine, but I'll be anxious to see how he goes in that arena at center. He hasn't played as many games at center as some other players have had. But I mean, Bradman Best is injured, Latrell's out of form, Turbo's injured. So I mean, they had to pick somebody.
Yeah. Ben, anything to say about your kinsman, Joseph Suaalii?
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, the thing is, I don't see anybody there when I look at him. You know what I mean?
You see through him, or
no?
Is he a blank slate? No personality.
It's hard to explain. I've never
sort of racial thing?
I've never connected with him. As I'm not a fanboy. I'm not anti him. I just never caught on to the wave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Well, the waves.
Big jumper, a lot of hype.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we need. Zach Lomax being picked on the wing, I think, is a cruel, malicious joke by Madge, and I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's great. He's going to do well.
That's a Mike pick every day of the week. Lomax on the wing.
He hasn't been playing that well like the last couple of weeks. Like, so funny. Love it.
Also, he brings loser energy to the Blues camp. You don't want that.
I never thought I would see Jerome Luai in a Blues jersey again. I really didn't think so. But I did watch that Panthers Sharks game on the weekend, and Jerome Luai, he was playing his fucking dick off. So I guess if we don't have many halves options, yeah, sure, Luai. Fine.
You reckon Luai and To'o have ever tag teamed a chick?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah.
The safe money would be on yes. But I mean,
if you had to put money, if you had to lay down money on one, you'd go.
It's like it's Schrodinger's tag team. Like it is or it isn't, and I'm pretty sure it is.
Episode title right there.
Schrodinger's tag team.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's might be a winner. But yes, I mean, Luai and Nico, they're the halves. Because of injury, really. No Cleary, no Moses. You'd wonder if all of them were fit, would it have been Cleary Moses? Would it have been Cleary Hines, 7 and 6? But Luai, he's been in great form, as you said, but he's gone to another level because he's had to go to another level for club form. At this level, Luai's never really, I think, taken a game of Origin by the scruff of the neck. He's always been solid, I think, sometimes bad games. And then obviously you got Nico Hines battling this calf injury. Coach says he's fit, but that makes me a bit nervous. And also, as we know, Nico can be a little bit down on confidence sometimes.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He's got to fucking bring that Origin fire,
Yeah. Yeah, I hope Nico fires off, but you're right. It is probably one of the biggest question marks, whether or not he is a bitch. What I like about Jerome Luai is Jerome Luai, hates Queenslanders. We have that on record. And is a fucking dog. And I love that.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
Certified.
Yeah, fuck it. Certified.
He's a certified dog. There's no doubting it. He's been certified. Yeah. He's got a stamp.
How many G's are we talking though?
At least 3.
3,
and a W.
2 W's.
2 W's, 3 G's.
Yeah.
Captain, my captain, Jake Trbojevic. I probably wouldn't have picked him, but he is my captain now. That's fine. Love that for Jake. And again, another dog. Reece Robson. Anything to say about Gerbo, boys? Captain?
I mean, I think he's the obvious pick because he's played a lot of games for New South Wales. He's super passionate. I think he's an obvious pick. I always wonder because he's not going to play the full 80 minutes. So who's going to be captain while he's off the field? I'm thinking maybe Isaiah Yeo. Seems like the logical replacement. Yeah. Captain's the premiership three-peaters. So I'd say I'll get to Yeo in a second, but that might be the first bench swap. Could be Gerbo for Yeo.
Could be. Next is Reece Robson. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of smooth brains in the comment section saying how it should be Appy. I don't love Appy because I can't remember who said it a couple of weeks ago, but Appy's very skillful and deceitful in the ruck, like when he's playing the ball. If you're not, yeah. Yes. Appy's not the sort of player who you can bring into a team a week before and have everybody used to know what he's going to do. You know what I mean? Appy really fires off in a team when you've been playing with him for 6-7 weeks, when you can read his body language. Not great for this sort of rep cup. Reece Robson is butter on toast. He's a big, thick boy. He can defend. I love it. I love Reece Robson starting.
Yeah, and Robson, played game 3 last year and he played the full 80 minutes, no worries. I think some people are worried maybe about Api Coruscant's fitness as well, about getting a full 80 minutes. I'm sure he could do it, but yeah, I think Robson's probably leaning towards the more defensive, conservative side, and game ones are usually one on defense. So I think he'll do a good job. I got no problems with it.
He's a dog. Payne Haas picks himself. Liam Martin, picks himself.
Picks himself.
All the other options are on the bench anyway. So,
like, if you're talking about dog with all caps, it's Liam Martin.
Yeah,
he's going to kill somebody.
Angus Crichton picks himself. I mean, he's been in great form.
I think this would change Origin, and this would make it better. But basically, instead of best of 3, first to 3. Because that means
7 games.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, potentially up to 5 games.
5. Yeah, sorry.
Up to 5. And it also means that every game means something. Whereas, with best of 3, sometimes the third game is very much like because, the other team's already won the 2, right? So it makes the third one anticlimactic. But the best of gives us a maximum of 5, which isn't wild, and a minimum of 3. And
yeah, they do it in the basketball. I'm pretty sure. Elliot, let me know. Cam McInnes, obviously one of those guys who, if he was a Queenslander, he would have played 10 Origin games by now. I believe this is his debut. He could be the captain when Gerbo's off the field. Who's to say?
Not sure, but I think Cam McInnes obviously is okay. Sorry, were you just giggling at what Ben's doing with his face?
I am.
No,
yeah.
He's the ugliest man in league. He's the ugliest man in league. How many women out there have played with themselves to the idea of Cam McInnes?
Oh, I reckon at least 2.
I reckon he's got the hottest girlfriend, Cam McInnes.
Yeah, while you look up his GF, I think he's obviously a pick of a work rate. Like, I saw Phil Gould say today or yesterday, whenever it was, that he believes that New South Wales have picked like a Queensland-style Origin team built off just hard workers, and Cam McInnes is that. And I think he probably takes the sting out of the game. And you've got Isaiah Yeo named on the bench, which I think is a bit of a surprise, but Yo's a bit of a creator. He can also potentially cover a center spot if that's our outside back cover. And he's pretty good with the ball in hand. Maybe he comes on after 20 minutes, maybe replaces Gerbo, as I said, and plays the rest of the game, the full 60 minutes at lock.
I don't like the Queensland style choice from New South Wales, and they've taken the secret sauce. They've stolen the secret sauce and put it on their burger.
Yeah, I think that maybe there's a little bit of like the Brad Fittler curse has gone to Billy Slater, but we'll get to that. Yeah, I don't mind Yo on the bench either. I love this.
If you swap Billy Slater's first letter of first and last name, it's Silly Beta.
Later.
Thank you, Ben.
I don't expect this bench to roll out as is. I think Huddy or Spence is going to get dropped in place of Matt Burton because there's very little coverage on this bench.
Silly Beta.
Interesting. I don't know. It seems a little bit cruel to name somebody for Origin and then switch them out like a Hudson or an Olakawatu
or a racist.
Yeah, but we need some actual front rowers coming off the bench, at least one. I don't think it'll be Lenu. Yeah, it's an interesting bench, right? Because, I mean, you got Olakawatu, who's going to be causing havoc. He's been in great form. Probably comes off onto the edge. I think maybe probably replaces Liam Martin, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you've got Lenu, who's probably going to play a fucking hard and fast, scary, balls to the wall 25 minutes maximum.
Yeah. And
can't go off. And you got other forwards who can play big minutes, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Hudson Young, that's the kind of a weird one. I think maybe is he going to come through the middle? I would have to think so because it's weird. It'd be weird if both of your starting back rowers don't play 80 minutes. You know what I mean?
Can we talk a little bit less
going in the middle
and a bit more bullshit? The bullshit to league ratio is way off. Because if you think about the players' names and what it sounds like, it's like I'll lick a wa too. Like I'll lick a wa too.
And that's your right.
Waiting to just lick the was. I'll lick a wa too.
That's your absolute right. Anything more to say on this New South Wales side, Matt?
So I think, as I said, I think Yo is the backs cover. I think if a winger goes down, Suoli goes to the wing, Yo's center. If a center goes down, Yo's in. If one of the halves go down, does Yo play half? Maybe McInnes.
Does Reece Robson? Does McInnes? That's what I'm saying. Like,
if the fullback goes down, I mean, we probably push maybe Suoli back there as well.
New South Wales got no golden boy though.
I think that's the play. I think
there's no golden boy. Well, Nico Hines. That's the play. Jake Trbojevic.
Nico Hines is your golden boy. You don't win it.
We got plenty of gold. We got plenty of dogs and one or two golden boys. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
But I mean, overall,
what's your down to GB race?
Overall, I like the team. I like the team. As the days have gone on, I'm liking the team more. I'm getting more behind it. I just really hope our halves, Hines, Luai, can work together, can come up with something and put in a good performance because they're untested.
Yeah. Okay.
Together.
Queensland. Ben, what do you think of this Queensland team?
Oh, I got to bring it up. Give us a sec.
Okay.
It's all right. Don't need to be prepared.
Have you guys seen that and why David Fifita has been dropped?
Yeah, because he's a fucking trader. He deserves to live at Traders Bar and Grill.
He's a backflip. He backflipped on a New South Wales team.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I don't know if that's the reason.
And did you see what Billy said about it?
Yes, I've seen him do several interviews, and he's running out the same script every single time, word for word.
Deefy had what do you say, like a standard that he needs to set for himself this year, and he hasn't met that standard. Can I go through a list of people who also haven't met that standard?
Go ahead.
Valentine Holmes, the Hammer, probably. He's been out for a while. Murray Tawalagi isn't blowing dicks off. DCE, probably. Jaden Sewer, who took his spot. What the heck? Nanai, not blowing any dicks off. Mo. I mean, Mo had a really good year last year, but he hasn't been blowing dicks off this year. Yeah. Jermaine Hopgood plays for the Eels. Mo. What are we doing? What are we talking about here, bro? Like, what standard has he set that these other people are ahead of him? It doesn't make any sense. And I'm okay with it because I'm a New South Welshman. I'm fine with it. I go for the Titans. Fine. DP, play for the Titans. I don't care. But what do you mean? You know?
Sound like
what are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, I think there is another reason that Billy's not saying, because it's maybe to do with the team composition. I don't know. Maybe to do with the conversations he's had with them. I don't know. But you're right. It's not as good enough of a reason, not even to make the bench, not even to make the extended squad, the players who just come into camp. They've got Felice Kafusi in there.
Brendan Piakura's on the bench.
Brendan Piakura's there. Brendan Piakura.
I would be insulted. What the hell? It doesn't make any sense.
Anyways, justice for Deefy.
I mean, Ben, answer me this. Who would you rather tackle, David Fifita or Jaden Sewer?
Sewer.
You wouldn't know Sewer if he walked past you on the street. You'd know David Fifita. He's the biggest man in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about this team. Fuck it.
Who would you spend $800,000 on a year? David Fifita or Brendan Piakura?
Yeah. Like.
Anyway,
it reeks of Brad Fittler, this team.
Yeah, the curse.
Yeah. He's swapped over. He's done sort of a Stephen King-esque curse where he's beat him and now he's got that, what is it, that thinner? Like he's getting thin? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Stephen King curse.
Kevy Walters passed on the curse to Brad Fittler, who passed it on to Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now people are going to be calling for Billy's head.
Queensland don't get Origin.
They don't
Let's
get it.
do some predictions for the Origin. Let's get down to some.
Well, we're talking about this Queensland team.
Well, yeah. Give us a.
All right, sorry.
Give
Bring
us
up the
a
Queensland team. I'm bringing it up. I'm going to go through it. And I'm going to say Golden Boy or Dowg. All right, Reece Walsh, Golden Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Coates, Dowg.
GB.
Holmes, Dowg.
No.
Fido, Golden Boy. Taulagi, Dowg.
Oh, yeah.
Dearden, Golden Boy.
Yes.
Cherry Evans, Golden Boy.
He is.
Cotter, definitely Dowg.
Pubin's a dog.
Hunt, Golden Boy. Collins, Dowg. Sewer, Dowg.
Never
Nanai, Golden Boy. Carrigan, Dowg. Grant, Golden Boy. Fodawaker, Dowg. Hopgood, Dowg. Cobbo, Golden Boy. Kafusi, Dog. Pikura, Dowg. Mam, Golden Boy.
Carrigan's like a golden retriever sort of thing,
Yeah. Golden retriever boyfriend.
Matt, Queensland team, what do you think?
What do you reckon?
Okay.
About my dog.
I love that
Boy.
I love that there's still like a price tag barcode on the bottom of that wine glass as well. That's terrific.
Dude, I'm in a fucking hotel. What do you want? I move out.
Okay. Well, thanks.
I'm about to be in your area, so don't give me.
Stay out of it.
I'll rock up to your house and drop you like a fucking like a sausage on a foot.
No, dude, you're so slow. You couldn't drop anyone on anyone's foot.
No snags. We'll touch no feet.
No. Snag foot.
Yeah.
Matt, Queensland team. Queensland team. Quick.
What do I think about this team? I mean, obviously you've got Billy Slater going for his third straight Origin Series win. I think it's again, these episode titles keep popping up. The only debutant in this team is Jermaine Hopgood, which bodes well for Queensland. They've got 16 players who've been there, done that. Dearden has performed very well at 5'8" before for Queensland, so I got no concerns that he's not going to do well.
If you get a bad ankle injury, you really want to be able to Hopgood, so perfect.
I'm just going to ignore that. The back line has a lot of speed, hard running. Walsh at the back is going to be a nightmare. The forwards, honestly, I still think they look strong despite the injuries. What does that say? 4 point something? Oh, that's your scorecard.
4.4. That's my score for that joke.
4.1. Forwards still look strong. No defees, obviously a shock. But I mean, Sua, he's probably going to just put on some big hits. Maybe that's why he's there. And you got
Sua
Cobbo.
anytime try scorer on.
Oh, I don't. No, I don't like that. But you got Selwyn Cobbo, who's the bench utility. Billy Slater, I've said a few times, there's the last 6 games they've had to replace an outside back, so it makes sense to why Cobbo is there. But you've also got Harry Grant on the bench. So New South Wales, you'd have to say, have the size advantage if they can take advantage of it.
Keep the little boys, keep the golden boys fit.
Yeah, but I mean, even Cobbo's a big guy. Like, you could play him 20 minutes through the middle near the end of the game, and I think he'll do fine. I think it's a solid team.
It's good. It's a fine.
But when shit gets hard, when it's in the dying moments of game 3, and you really need them to reach down at that dog within that's bubbling in that testy sack, which team really has that just fucking to really,
Probably New South Wales. Who's in front in this?
No, you got 5 minutes to go. It's 18 all. Who's gonna make it happen? Who's gonna take the game by the fucking dick?
Not a hypothetical I was expecting, but I would say probably Stephen Crichton. Probably. Reece Walsh loves those moments as well. He insists on having the ball in those moments. Yeah,
definitely golden boy.
Yeah, I mean, you look at someone like Cherry Evans, who's probably the most experienced player playing in this game, origin-wise and club-wise, in a situation where you've got to ice the game. That's the player I'm most scared of, Cherry Evans.
Yeah, but imagine it this, right? You've got 12 sin bins on each team, and you've got 1 player per team. It's come down to who are you gonna have?
Oh, in a one-on-one?
A one-on-one New South Wales versus Queensland. Who are you choosing? 5 minutes to go.
Player for each team?
Yeah.
Let's think.
Spencer Leniu and Ezra Mam.
Taylor's all this time.
Get in the coctagon, you two.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. Enough said.
Yeah. Sweet. Origin done. Sweet.
Well,
We'll come back to it next week.
We got some predictions.
We need to give our tips for this game.
Why don't you
Tips
go ahead
and predictions.
Okay, so we're going to run through our first try scores, our man of the match.
Yeah.
We each three of us get to pick one special topic, as we could discuss before the show.
Yep.
And obviously our tip, who wins and how much by. So I'll start because I know I'm prepared. Yep. So my first try score, I've gone with Stephen Crichton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure at this stage what side of the field he's playing on, whether he's on the Panthers connection side or potentially getting a nice chip. I can see a grubber into the in goal and Stephen diving on it. I like him. My man of the match, I like Dylan Edwards. I think Dylan Edwards justifies his selection and is just rock fucking solid, in particular in defense. Also, my just missed out for me, Payne Haas, but I'll go with Dylan Edwards. My special topic was individual display of brilliance. I've decided to give Queensland something. I think I could see the hammer, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, making a line break from like 70 meters out off a good little ball and finally hit top speed and burn everybody in his wake. I could see that. But my tip, so you got Michael Maguire getting his Origin career off to, I think, a good start. This game's at home, a core stadium. We lost, I believe, last year at a core stadium. I think we get a win here. And I think we get a win through brute force, hard running, hard tackling, extra size, and a lot of enthusiasm from 6 debutants. I think the Blues win 8 points.
Fuck, I don't hate it.
We won at a core stadium, game 3 last year.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I'll go next. What was the first one? First try scorer? Give me Dylan Edwards. I'm going to take Dylan Edwards. I can see that happening. What is the next one I need?
Man of the match.
Man of the match. Give me Jake Trbojevic. You know what? Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen him in a leadership position like this, but I feel like now that he's got it, he's going to go to another level. He's going to do it for his mates. He's going to do it for his states. And he's just going to play the full 80 and just be fucked.
Yeah, like 70 tackles, 0 misses type thing.
Yeah. The moment of brilliance. I'm not going to pick Queensland because fuck Queensland.
Oh, no, you don't have moment of brilliance. You have first blood. First blood
is definitely going to be Cam McInnes because that cunt is always bleeding. He's going to show up bleeding. He's going to He's going to be bleeding in the warm-up for sure.
Yeah.
Dylan Edwards, Jakey, and Cam McInnes.
And your tip?
Oh, my tip? New South Wales 13+.
Love it.
What do you think's going to happen? I wasn't even listening to you. I was looking up what happened last year.
8 points. I got Blues 8 points.
Nah. Benjamin.
Let's go. What first one?
First try scorer.
First try scorer is it'll be Queensland.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I don't want to take your one, but I think it's your one.
You can copy me.
You said Fidow, right?
Nah.
Well, who did you say?
Stephen Crichton.
I'll take Tabuai-Fidow.
Okay.
First try scorer. Next one.
Man of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Man of the match will be yeah, Crichton's pretty good for that one too. Or Liam Martin.
Stephen or Angus?
Yeah. Angus is Crichton. Man. Fuck, Crichton. Angus Crichton. Give it to me.
All right. First sin bin.
First sin bin Oh, I can't also go Angus for that too. Payne Haas. Oh wait, no. Lindsay Collins.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your tip?
New South Wales by 10 points.
Jesus.
Right.
A million Queenslanders just screamed out in pain after you said New South Wales is going to win. Jeez.
Well,
everybody.
He doesn't get Origin.
He doesn't get it.
I don't get it.
He doesn't get it. Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right, the week that was. Let's have a look here. We were Benny, you tipped the Dragons.
I had a last moment brain snap or whatever you call them.
Frenulum snap.
Yeah.
I did what Matt did last week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which game it was, but Matt did a similar thing.
Yeah. You tipped the Dragons. Mistake. We were all on the Doys. I don't have last.
Instead of calling people like your friends, why don't we call them your fringe?
My fringe.
Your fringe.
Fringulums who love each other.
Yeah. A lot of great suggestions today, Ben.
One person took the Manly Seagulls over the Storm. Shout out to your father, Jeffrey. Is that your leg or a finger?
Don't I have long, skinny legs? It's my dick, dude.
You're like such the naughty kid in class trying to disrupt the class this whole episode.
Yeah, trying to present.
Refusing to let us just
This is going to be my thumbnail,
stick to
by the way. This is the thumbnail.
The lesson plan.
We all had the Chocobos. Chocobos absolutely destroyed the Raiders. We were more or less all on the Sharks, except for you, Benjamin, and you, Harrison Robinson, who took the Panthers. Big dick move. Big leg dick move. How about that?
Yeah.
We went against what we said.
Draw me like one of you French girls.
You and I, Matt. We went against what we said we're always going to do, which is tip the Panthers. Even if we think the other team's going to win, we got to tip the Panthers, okay?
It's true.
You tip the Sharks?
Yeah.
Pussies.
All right, next game. With the three of us on the buns.
What did I say? Go back to last week. I say Panthers are going to put them in their place. Three
of us were on the buns. We were all on the Broncos. I was saying to a coworker yesterday, the Titans could not win another game for the rest of the season, and I would be happy with that. Fuck the Broncos. Fuck them all. Fuck them all into the core of the fucking earth until they're nothing but a red misty paste. Fuck those cunts.
When you went to the bathroom next, did you have a little pre-cum spot on your underwear after that game?
It was just a good game.
Just straight
up heck of a game. And just to have so many people out for the Titans to win against those fucking dickholes, loved it.
Yeah, you should have gone. Why didn't you go? You were meant to go.
It's too much money, dude. It's like fucking $90 for a decent seat and like $40 for a shit seat. And they were all sold out. The whole thing was more or less sold out anyway. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so shout out that the week it was. Anything to say about that one, boys?
It's not the same watching it from home, but you actually see much more detail of the football itself. Yeah. Like the meat, it's virtual meat, but you're getting deeper. You're penetrating the game deeper and getting the rough patch.
What'd you think about that round, Matthew?
Yeah, I mean, I think I finished with about 4 correct tips. Couple surprises. Obviously, happy always to lose a tip if the Titans win. I did not give a shit. It was a great game to watch.
Heck of a game.
Up the Titans.
All right, sick.
Has it renewed your faith, or are you still? Was it an outlier?
I mean, we barely hung on. We won by 2 points, and we also conceded what? It was like 36-34 in the end, something like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to get the win, but I don't love conceding 34 points to win.
Yeah.
But it's the Titans' way.
It's 2 rugby league points, brother. Take them.
Yeah.
All right. Should we tip?
I could tip.
Let's tip. I don't give a fuck about really any of these games, to be honest with you.
Let's blaze through them.
Let's have a look. Eels versus Sharks. Eels are more or less full strength. Mitchell Moses is back. Clint Guthrie is back. I don't know who said he's going to be out for 6 months, but that was untrue. Dylan Brown, Touchy Brown is around. They're full strength. Like, who's out? Just Hopgood.
Yeah.
What are they going to do if they hurt their foot?
They've dropped Joey Lussick.
They go Hopgood, boy.
They've dropped Joey Lussick?
Yeah,
Thank God I don't have him in my fucking fantasy team. Brendan Hands, baby hands.
Brandon Hands is that hooker.
Yeah.
Blaze Tuluggi's on the interchange. I hate that for them. What's he going to do? Who's he spelling? Who's Blaze Tuluggi spelling?
I think he's just backs cover, probably.
He's just there. Sean Lane's an edge. Makatoa's a forward.
We're hand sizes. You know how there's like a foot size? Is there a hand size?
Absolutely, there are hand sizes. You mean like in a museum?
No, like we categorize foot size in like normally like 10, 10.5, blah, blah, blah. Do we have hand sizes like 11 hand, 12
Great
hand?
question.
Yeah, I don't
Let
know.
in the comments. Do we have size scale for hands?
I think the real question about this game here is whether or not the Sharks can bounce back from their embarrassing pants pull down. They're dacking from last week. The Eels, like I said, are at full strength. And they're at home. I expect them to come out fucking swinging. I think I'm going to take the Eels here. I truly think I'm going to take the Eels. Matthew, you look like you want it.
This is a really tricky one because obviously, you know, Sharks just got beat, 42-0, whatever it was. And now they've got Nico Hines and Cam McInnes in Blues camp. Trindle comes back in the halves. Williams the lock. I was really tempted to go with the Eels here as well. It's just the fact that the Sharks were just absolutely embarrassed by Penrith. I think they're going to want to. I think they're going to want to bounce back. Honestly, if the Sharks had eked out a win or even narrowly lost to the Penrith Panthers, I would have tipped the Eels here. But I think it's just the fact that they got so pants. I think the Sharks come back. I think they eke out a win, even though the Eels have just got their big guns back. I think I'm going to say Sharks win by, let's say, 2 points.
Bench. What does the Notch say?
I'm on Matt's Notch arc here.
Yeah.
Like his narrative. I would also like to tip the Eels at this time of the year because they do spring an upset normally over an Origin. And everything's queuing up for this to be such. But they've just fucked me over and over and over. I got the loosest bloody eel hole at the moment. The loosest eel hole in all of Western Sydney. No, Shark boy.
Okay.
Shark.
I think I'm going to stay with it. I'm looking at 15th versus first place, and I think it's the Eels. Next game, we've got the Knights versus the Bulldogs. Bulldogs' famous win over the Dragons last week. Knights had the bye, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm good. Look, Dogs are good. I'm looking at this Knights team. I'm trying to see something. Could you say that center's name for me?
Mapapalangi?
Mapapalangi. Yeah, let's go. And Christian with a K-R-Y. You don't see that.
Papalangi. Sounds like he hit a nang too hard.
Yeah. Toby Sexton was a late inclusion last week. Played his fucking foreskin off. He was really good last week.
That guy's also got the same eye thing as Lomax.
Like they're too close together?
Yeah, they bought the eyes from the same shop.
They got Ashley Cook eyes, you mean? No, I think...
have you guys, speaking of Ashley Cook, have you seen Man in Full?
No, what is that?
Oh, Netflix series.
Oh, no.
Watch it and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
I think if Toby Sexton is a 10 on the Ashley Cook eyes, then Lomax is like a 6. I don't think Lomax is as bad as Toby Sexton.
There.
Toby Sexton is not landing.
DCE has close eye too, doesn't he?
Yeah, but DCE is more like aerodynamic with his head. You know, it's not like the wind is going straight up against him like Toby Sexton. DCE cuts through.
DCE has like Brent Tate shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weird shaped man. With DCE, all of his facial features are small.
Yeah. Except his nose and his neck.
He's got a lot of vacant real estate on that face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Ben, Knights, Dogs?
I think I've gone for the Knights.
The favourite? Yeah. I like the Dogs. I don't like the Knights. I like the Dogs. Should I just tip the Dogs? What do you guys think?
Yeah, go with your heart.
I think I'm going to tip the Dogs. Fuck it. But I might flip on that. Matt, talk some sense into me.
Yeah. Ben, is this relevant? It's obviously not relevant.
What player took the 2 last week when they were like 20 something ahead or whatever?
I don't remember.
In one of the games, one of them took the 2 points when they were like their whole team was like 20 something ahead. I forgot the game.
I know. I missed a few games. I was in Melbourne for the funeral.
You were at a funeral too.
I was, yeah.
And you didn't miss an episode?
Fucking died. Who died?
Whose funeral?
It was my great auntie.
Shout out to.
Auntie Angela died too young, Alzheimer's disease. She's my grandma's younger sister by 12 years.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was a bit sad at the funeral. You know, my grandma just was saying she's my younger sister by 12 years. I used to push her around in the pram. Why am I still here and she's not?
How can we
that tore the house down.
How do we prevent it How do we prevent it so others don't get Alzheimer's?
There's no cure for it.
There's that movie with James Franco in it. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I think that's what they're doing.
127 hours.
No, it's the Planet of the Apes one. It's the first one, but not the first one.
That's right. Yes, it is. You're right. I
that's
thought you were just making a joke.
No, I would never. It's real. I would never joke about Alzheimer's, especially not in front of you, Matt.
But what
are we talking about again?
Yeah, Knights Bulldogs.
Knights Bulldogs.
So Matt Burton, Stephen Crichton in Blues camp. As you said, Toby Sexton comes in. As we all know, better performer when he's replacing someone than he is actually the starting 7.
Yeah.
Move around. Kickout's injured as well, which is something to note for the Bulldogs. I think he's got a broken finger. But the Knights been on a hot streak ever since Kalen Ponga was injured, and they're at home. And I like them against an injury and origin affected Dogs team, so I'm going to tip the Knights here.
I mean, origin affected, I guess.
I mean, Matt Burton
will probably play, right? Drury Hutch will drop out, maybe.
No, because he's 18th man for the Blues.
Oh, real?
I don't think he will. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, maybe I'll tip the Knights then. Fuck that. All right. Next game, we have got the Panthers versus the Dragons. Panth. Ben Panth. Panth.
Yeah. One thing to just say about this game though is that obviously Penrith, they have lost heaps of players to Origin, right? But they're the Panthers. Like you got Dane Laurie at fullback, Jesse McLean, whoever that is on the wing, he'll do a good job. Schneider comes in. Mm-hmm. I think even though they're severely Origin affected, so are the Dragons. The Dragons have lost 3 Origin players, including Ben Hunt. And they've got Bird injured as well. So, I mean, the Panthers are too well coached. Just how much do they win by? That's the question. I'll say the baby Panthers win by 10 points.
I'm going to give them 20 at least. Benjamin.
10.
All right, next game we've got the Dolphin at KO Stadium versus the Knight. Dolphadu. Fuck are you, whale? And how fuck are you, Dolphin?
Shout out to Genki.
Trey Fuller's back. That's from South Park. Yeah, nothing to do with that.
It's racist.
Racist.
You're being racist by doing the Japanese voice.
It's not. I wasn't saying anything racist about it. This is the second time you've been racist this episode, and I'm pulling you up on it. Yeah, all right. A third time. Yeah, you pull him up.
What's the first time?
Get on the ground.
Bail up. Bail up.
Hands behind your back.
What's the first time?
We're 2 white racist police. Get on the ground.
Yeah.
What was the first time?
White saviors, Mike and I.
Yeah. Good to see Trey Fuller back. Trey Fullerer back. He's a fucking gun. Yeah, I mean, who else is out? Fucking Felice. That's it. This looks fine. I like the Dolphin. Raiders more or less unchanged as well. Huddy's out. Tough one. Should be a good game. I'm going to take the Dolphin though.
Mm-hmm.
They love it.
Yeah, I mean, neither side, as you said, severely affected by Origin. Both had losses last week. Dolphins, pretty tight loss.
No.
Raiders got
Is pretty big.
Yeah, but I mean, you got Trey Follow, who's been absolutely blow and come all over every game he plays in at that position. So I like the Dolphins here. They're at home, KO Stadium. I'll say Dolphins win by 4.
Yeah, sweet. Ben, Dolph, right?
I do.
Dolph, he's taking the Lundgrens.
Dolph.
I'm gonna take him by 4 points. Should be tight. Next game of the round, maybe.
I
don't know. Can't get a game of the round on a bye round. We have got James Tedesco's Sydney Roosters. Do you think he'll be sad when he comes out, or do you think he'll be fine?
I think Super Saiyan 2 at least. I'm predicting from James Tedesco in this game. I think he fucks.
Okay. Does that make Chad Townsend Freezer?
Yeah, if anyone's going to be Freezer, it's probably Chad Townsend.
Who's Jake
Freezer guy?
Jake Granville is Captain Ginyu?
No, he's not Captain Ginyu. Jake Granville is the small green guy in the Ginyu Force who stops time by holding his breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm putting that guy in the fucking thumbnail.
I think Luke Keary is a Bulma, or is it Dom Young? I think Dom Young is Bulma.
Okay,
yeah,
wait.
So the Cowboys are the bad guys.
Yeah.
And Roosters are the good guys.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
We'll figure it out off screen.
Dragon Ball Z.
Terrell May is Yamcha. I'm going to take the Roosties. More or less full strength Roosties, right? Who's out? Angus Crichton.
Angus, Lindsay Collins, Spencer Langley, Suoli.
Yeah, a lot of them. But not enough of them. So I am going to take the Roosties. Benjamin.
Why we got clear? We've got Keary out. What? And he's not even guaranteed to play.
He will probably not play State of Origin, right? Unless something happens with.
Yeah.
Does that mean he plays this weekend?
He could do. I mean, it's the Sunday game, so yeah, he could. Oh wait.
I think Keary is just there for in case something happens to Hines. But I expect him to, because he's not 18th man, I expect him to come out and play this game.
This weekend, yeah.
Isn't it too soon for him to drop out? I mean, it's too, this game will be happening where it's like a 24-hour update before when that 19th man drops?
Works differently for New South Wales.
Okay.
For Origin. Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Benjamin?
Origin. To give everybody porridge.
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 State of Porridge.
That is an episode, bro. That's a full episode. Porridge.
That was your worst. That was the worst.
We've hit a new rock bottom on just the tip, boys and girls.
Oh god.
If you're still here, I'm sorry.
That's it. Oh god.
I'm gonna assume you're gonna take the Chooks.
I'm a Chooksman.
You're a Chookie?
I mean the players are out, but the usual suspects come in. But you got Cowboys who are missing 6 players to State of Origin, and they're not doing great. I think Tedesco, Super Saiyan 2 tries, man of the match. Chooks win by 20 points.
Sweet. All right, we got some comments on last week's episode. Didn't get as many views as I thought it would, but it did get up there, over 200. Epic Armadillo, who is making his home in the comments section, writes, I like Des Hasler's haircut more than Kevin Walters, so I would tip the Titans to win 13 plus. Didn't quite do it, but you're half right.
Fucking
That's
right.
Good.
I like the haircut rhetoric.
Epic Armadillo. Rugby League history's first comment is, Terrell May and the others were 100% doing cocaine or some other substance. Yeah, they were. When you are standing there, then going off camera, then coming back sniffing and trying to clear your nose, it's very suspect. The show is a lot more balanced when the 3 of you are on together. Oh, that's nice.
Thanks.
That's nice.
Appreciate it.
It is winter here it's almost winter here in Australia.
Investigator. Thinks he's some kind of crime scene detective. We know he's speculative.
It is winter and people can get sniffly. So, we'll move past it. Rugby league is a fast moving thing. I think we're already past that.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Yeah, it's done. Second comment, the story of how and why I publish the tipping views numbers is long, but a short version is it was initially done to take the piss out of Nick from Australia because he claimed to be one of the biggest YouTubers, yet smaller channels were getting way more people watching their stuff than him. And since then, I decided to continue it.
That's pretty small of you, dude.
It's pretty petty. I don't want any of that smoke. I don't want to be on I don't want that smoke. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate the pettiness. I love that.
Yeah, we love a bit of pettiness.
All right, Jeff Stern writes, August 25th, Titans v Roosters. Let's get a Just the Tip group to attend the game together. What do you think? I love it. Maybe rugby league history should come from the UK and stay with Matt. I love that too. That's two really good ideas.
Yeah.
See, the thing
How
is
many
that
nights would you put up rugby league history before you're like, all right, it's been nice having you. I would like my place back to myself though.
I'll give him 2 nights.
2 nights.
You give him a week. I'd give the guy a week.
You would, because you're the fucking cunt that stays at people's house for a week.
And you know what?
You're the lingerer, dude.
I take a lot in this world, but I give a lot more. And anybody that knows me knows that I give.
I think that you believe that and that you are genuinely offended by our skepticism.
Yeah. I think look, you can see the sadness in his eyes.
History of
I don't
football,
give
right?
to you parasites.
Now he's lashing out.
Yeah.
He's lashly chucking out.
Yeah. Episode title.
Lashly chucking.
There's too many. That's good.
Write it down. Lashly
chucking out. That'll be the after show. History of football writes, I have started calling David Fifita Agent Fifita. Was this whole ordeal just a way to destabilize the Eastern Suburbs Club in some way? Because when he said to them, I am signing, they told Crichton, a couple of other players, sorry, you have to go to free up the cap space. Then Fifita reneges on the deal, and now East have to awkwardly tell those players not to leave now. I think Angus is on board, but Satili Tupanua is gone, right? I think that's the news right now.
I mean, happy to let Tupanua go. Let's be real.
He's not good.
Well, he's Islander Genki, isn't he?
Again, get on the ground.
Come on. I wasn't the guy. I wasn't
behind your
invent that. I didn't invent that. I did not invent that. I was reciting what one of you cunts once said.
I think a new commenter, Mr. Cunningham, thanks for putting me in the thumbnail behind Mike. I deserve it after going 100% on my tips. You're welcome.
This is old mate that joined us last episode.
What? Oh,
Colin.
yeah, Colin. Shout out. Is he behind me? Oh, yes, there he is.
Yeah.
Good shit. All right, that was all the comments. You got a hypothetical for us, Benjamin? No. Matt, anything?
But all of mine are sexual, so...
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we know.
This is what the people come for.
Yeah. That's what I come for.
Yeah.
Would you rather lick your own butthole, but you've hurt your back really badly to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Or lick my butthole?
How badly is my back?
Yeah, that's all I want to know. Like,
as
damage?
badly as you think it would get hurt for you to have to reach your butthole.
Like, am I in hospital or is it just sore for a couple of days? Because I got the gummies. I can gum up if my back hurts.
Gum boy.
Yeah.
Do you ever boof your gum boys?
No, I've never boofed a gum boy in my life.
Let us know in the comments if you ever bummed a goo. If you've ever bummed a goo.
Even if it's hospitalization, I'll take a look at my own asshole, and I've got a dirty asshole. I don't want to go anywhere near yours, Ben.
Dude, I have a beautifully just manicured
pristine
region.
You strike me as the type of man who wipes his ass too much with toilet paper until it bleeds. So I imagine you've got a very scabby asshole.
Yeah, I'm a notorious specker for sure. But like, I also use a hose too. I use a combination of paper and water.
Okay.
I think if the if the injury's not too bad, I'm licking my own butthole. If the injury's bad enough where it's going to affect my life long term and give me a lower quality of life, I'll eat you out, Ben.
My boy. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. See, I'll
lick you clean.
Wow, yeah. No, I'm starting to spec in the other spot.
Anyways, think about that tonight.
Anyways.
Time for a thumb? Yeah, time for a thumb.
I think I know what I'm going to do.
Leg.
Yeah, I think so too. All right.
Wait, I should go the other way, right?
Yeah, that's right. I can always flip you.
Oh,
yeah, that'll do. All right, someone take us out.
I don't have NRL ready.
I was going to stay quiet until he realized. You don't have NRL calves?
No.
What do you mean?
I've been looking at them and nah.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. You think your NRL career's over?
Yeah, over before it began.
That's a shame.
The positions that are open to me aren't within my grasp. Plus, I'm all washed up, dude. No one's going to sign a 30-something-year-old debutant.
Well, I think the first part about being an NRL player and like being a truly successful NRL player is you got to give. You got to be a giver. And you got to give more than you can get. And you're the biggest giver I know, son.
Thank you.
Take us out.
I'll give you an outro.
Yeah. I can't believe the hotel has left those stickers on there.
Thank you for watching this video.
Go and fuck yourself. Is that how your friend said it? Go and fuck yourself, guys.
Go fuck yourself.
Go and fuck yourselves.
Yeah, he tried to jump onto my energy, which I appreciate.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
Benjamin?
Origin. Should give everybody porridge.
Porridin.
Porridin.
State of porridin.
That is an episode, bro. That's a full episode.
That was your worst.
We've hit a new rock bottom. If you're still here, I'm sorry.